What was exciting about this project was the number of guest vocalists that we had spanning from 4 different continents around the world. There's myself representing Australia, Jaz Dhami representing Punjab in the UK. We had Pragathi Guruprasad, who's the amazing vocalist on Achiko Machiko, representing LA as a South Indian singer as well. And then we had Neeti Mohan and Brijesh, Shandilya and Divya Kumar based out of Mumbai. So on Achiko Machiko, what was really cool was having Brijesh Shandilya. I'm a big fan of his work from Banotera Swagger. I think he nailed those vocals, and he nailed these vocals here as well, because he was able to pronounce the Gujarati words so well, but with the alaps also complement the Arabic sound that we had going on. So shout out Brijesh on that. He's one of my favorite vocalists based out of India. And then we had Pragathi Guruprasad for the female parts. Now Pragathi has never sung in Gujarati before, and she's done an amazing job. I remember receiving the vocals and just thinking, without any EQ compression, without any effects whatsoever, she was already sitting so well within the mix. And apart from a little bit of confusion on the pronunciation of Bhulija, she absolutely nailed it. Being the first time she's singing a Gujarati song, for her to pronounce the words so well and convey the meaning so well was super commendable.
Hi everyone, this is Pragathi Guruprasad here. I so hope all of you enjoyed Achiko Machiko and the entire incredible EP that RaOol put out. I am so happy and proud to be featured on that EP, and it's my very first Gujarati song. So a huge shout out and thanks to RaOol, the entire team, for making the process and working with all of you so absolutely wonderful. I had the most brilliant time. I've received such an overwhelming amount of love from each and every person for that song, and for my pronunciation and so many other things, and it was truly such a dream to work on this project. I'm really looking forward to the next one. Until then, I hope you guys are dancing along to the song.
On the next record, Ke Have Have, we have the powerhouse veteran playback singer Divya Kumar, whose voice is so powerful, is so amazing. He was able to literally deliver those folk melodies with such passion, such vigor and such power on Ke Have Have. You know, even when I was composing the song, I knew straight away that there would be no better vocalist than Divya on that. Divya's of course known for his work on so many films, from Bag Milka Bag to Houseful to Stree. He's a phenomenal veteran playback singer, so for him to join the project was amazing. And then on the female parts we have Aishwarya Majmudar, and Aishwarya Majmudar is the queen, the absolute queen of pop folk in Gujarat right now.
Hello everyone, I'm Aishwarya Majmudar, and I think one of the finest project of 2020 that I've been privileged to be a part of is that of RaOol's. I am so happy that the way the song has been modified, or the way the song has been reimagined to a certain, just a certain bit of it, and yet it's so new in its existence. It's almost as though it's a whole new song, and I feel absolutely honored that something like this found me, and I found the song itself. And I guess the project has not only just brought so many different kinds of musical ideologies together, but genres together, but also so many people from so many different places across the globe, which I think is a very difficult task to achieve since I get it. And I am beyond proud and really honestly just so happy that I'm a part of this and that the song has done absolutely phenomenally. So yeah, that's that, and here's to being able to make more music together, and probably not across borders, but as in not sitting across borders, but actually being in one studio and creating something amazing. Much love to the entire team, and of course to RaOol. Good luck, and let's make more music together.
So it was absolutely amazing having her on the song. Obviously there was no pronunciation issues with Aishwarya Majmudar. She nailed it. She knew the words so well. She delivered it with such passion and a little bit of that Thakrar that you know, gave it back to the blokes on the song. So shout out Aishwarya, it was amazing having her. On Gujarati Nasha, it was really cool. That was a super cool project because myself and Jaz Dhami have become, you know, really cool, really close friends. We're always sharing projects back and forth. And you know, he's told me from a while back, like, bro, you know, I really want to do a record in Gujarati. So when I sent this record across to him, the fact that he liked it so much just made me feel like, you know, it made me feel great. And I just said to him, bro, you know, you wanted to sing in Gujarati, what about doing this record? And he was so accommodating, getting the record done. You know, he was really busy at the time as well. So he jumped on the record, and again, his pronunciation was amazing. I remember Mum hearing the song, and Mum called up Jaz and said, "Oh my God, Beta, your pronunciation, just like a Guju boy." So shout out Jaz, absolutely nailed it. And he's so good at stacking his vocals as well, in terms of the harmonies and what have you. So literally almost the balance that he had given me is almost exactly the balance of the vocal stack that's on the final record.
Yo, what's good everybody, I'm Jaz Dhami. Finally got to work with my brother RaOol again, but this time for the Gujarati record. I'm singing Gujarati for the first time for you guys. I've been getting so many requests saying, you know what, you've been to Ahmedabad, you've been to Gujarat, you got to do a Gujarati record. Finally, for my Gujarati fans, make sure you lock into his tune. It's called Gujarati Nasha, banging tune, keep it locked.
Neeti Mohan was very exciting for the project. I'm a huge fan of Neeti's vocals. She is an absolute playback legend already. I mean, she's too young to be called a legend, but she is a legend in the work that she's done. It's absolutely phenomenal. So many films with R. Rahman, so many of my favorite Bollywood film songs have been sung by her. So it was with ease that she handled the chorus parts on Gujarati Nasha. But what was exciting was her rapping, and rapping for the first time in Gujarati as well. And you know, I've had difficulties previously when I've asked playback singers to rap on different records, in the sense that, you know, I just think singing is so difficult, and I think the rapping, you know, is kind of easy. So I think singers who can express themselves so well on a vocal melody should find it quite easy to rap. And of course, it's not always the case, but Neeti Mohan absolutely nailed it with her rap. The layers that she gave me, the swag that she's put into the record, it literally just mimics mine. So shout out to Neeti on that. Some people have said to me, you know, why, you know, for such an international Gujarati project, why don't you focus on using just Gujarati artists rather than using artists like Jaz from Punjab or a Neeti, or Divya or Brijesh or Pragathi, for instance. You know, these guys aren't Gujarati. And the thing is, my answer to that is that, you know, I'm Gujarati and this is my project, right? And the exciting thing for me is when you showcase our culture to people from outside of Gujarat. So for me, I think it's really exciting that we have these phenomenal talents from their own walks of lives taking part in celebrating our Gujarati culture, our sound and our language. With a project of this size, you know, you have to thank your whole team. So shout out Saurabh Lakonde on the production. Shout out the Kathiawadi King for working so well and so hard with me on the lyrics and bringing these concepts to life. Shout out Vincent on the mixing, Naweed on the mastering. Shout out the directors and line producers, Murshid, Sasha Dog. Shout out my stylist and my manager, Sash, as well. Shout out the guys at Mapogo for help coordinating the project. And also shout out to the singers. You know, not only have they delivered so phenomenally well on these songs, but they've also done so on such a short time period because we were chasing the Navratri period. So shout out Pragathi, Brijesh, Neeti Mohan, Jaz Dhami, Divya Kumar and Aishwarya Majmudar. And ultimately, whatever success it finds, it's because of yourselves. You know, as an independent artist, this isn't a major label release. This is me doing it by myself, self-financing, to really try and put Gujarati urban music on the map. So please, guys, support me by sharing, liking, commenting on the videos. And also hit me up, you know, let me know what you think personally. I've given you my personal WhatsApp number. ये मेरा number है, किसी और का number नहीं है. ये मारू number है. Please मैंने message करजो. I'm replying to all of the messages. So for now, this is the first international Gujarati hip-hop album. And it's my first step in bringing Gujarati urban music to the world. Gujarat Stand Up. Let's go.